Alexia Ashford and Albert Wesker had Jake, then yeah, he would be able to like fly and just shoot tendrils out of his hands, do all sorts of stuff. Not just be slightly physically enhanced. Oh, wait, pretty sure you can pick up some ammo from the dead soldiers. Or maybe he's Chris and Wesker's love child. Oh yeah, I still like Claire more than Jill as a character, but not in this game. I like Claire for Veronica. I super love Veronica. Super great game. I would go as far as to say hate me if you will, Claire's campaign in Resident Evil 2 is better than Resident Evil 3. Yeah. Take that. Do you feel it deep in your soul? Do you feel how not true that statement is, but I'm gonna stand by it? It feels real good. See, I love Veronica. I'm sure as many of you know, Veronica was intended to be the next Resident Evil. I don't say goodnight. Yeah, and Veronica was supposed to be the next Resident Evil after 2, but Sony, there's like their contract with Sony said they had to release another Resident Evil for the PlayStation, and thus we got Resident Evil 3, which was actually intended to be a side story. So they went and just messed everything up and had 3 be the next numbered and Veronica be pretty much a side story in everybody's eyes, which is a bummer because Veronica was really good. Really dug it a lot. Fade. Yeah, take the shotgun parts. Well, Survivor. Gun Survivor is just bad. Just so bad. From anybody who looks at Gun Survivors, oh, it's a really good game. It's just, ugh. Just come on. Like, there's no angle where Gun Survivor is even tolerable. Like, not a single competent human being can stand here today and and say, yeah, you know, it was a good game, just Resident Evil Gun Survivor. That game was just, you know, it was just a really good time. At least no self-respecting adult human being. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Seashell gun. I tried Survivor once, and I thought it was terrible, so I never came back to it. Here's the thing, I thought Survivor was on rails, and like on the back, I looked at the back of the disc, like the little box art, and I looked all first person, and I had never played any first person shooters at that point. I was a big RPG fan when I was a kid. RPG and, you know, Resident Evil and Crash Bandicoot.
We finally arrived. There must be something hidden here.
And Twisted Metal, like that was all my jam. So the only first person experiences I ever had were the likes of, oh, come on. The only first person experiences I had up until that point were like House of the Dead, playing House of the Dead at the movie theater. I never actually played, you know, any first-person shooter games. So I assume, oh, it's from first-person perspective, it must be on rails. Like, I must be like House of the Dead. And I played it, and of course it wasn't. So I was just thoroughly confused. And I remember it started, and I shot the first couple enemies. And then I'm like, alright, let's go. Let's progress, let's do stuff. And the game doesn't do anything. You just, I'm like, well, okay, I want to go. Let's go forward, let's do things. And nothing happens. And I'm like, why am I not having fun now? When is this gonna be fun? And it never was. So I just prefer to just block it out of my mind. You know, I liked Outbreak. I didn't finish Outbreak, nor did I finish File 2. I have them, and my girlfriend has them, but she lives here with me. We live together, so I can play them at any time. I just never really had the desire to. I never looked at those games. I really want to go back and play through those games. Ada is operating a control panel. They're fun, but yeah, it would be genius for them to give them a slight HD boost and re-release them for current gen consoles. Maybe not like PS4 and Xbox One, but even if you just do them for like, I don't know. This is all new to me. Gaiden. Have you played Gaiden? Because it's interesting. Oh, that's nice. Dude, just go home. What's up, bud? You wouldn't mind just, letting me walk right by you, would you? Didn't think so. It's okay. Gaiden is... What's the nicest way to talk about Gaiden? Gaiden is a game that I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, wish that they would make canon. I wish that some executive at Capcom... Oh yeah, it's canon. Yeah, the game's canon. Because the end of that game is just bananas. It's just so bananas.
Come on, let's go.
Do I need anything before we go? Nah, I guess I'm okay. I never played Dead Aim. At least I don't think I played Dead Aim. Which one was Dead Aim? Oh, canon means it's actually an official part of the storyline. Like Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, 4, 5, 6, Revelations, 0. I don't think I'm missing anything. They're all what's considered canon. The events in those games are actually acknowledged as part of the story. Non-canon would be Outbreak. I don't think Outbreak's canon. Dead Aim. Probably, yeah, you guys just said Dead Aim's not canon. But any of the side stories that
Can you hear me?
nobody ever
Come
really
on, snap
acknowledges,
out of
like Gaiden. With good reason, because if they acknowledge Gaiden, we're gonna have some serious continuity problems for the rest of Resident Evil ever. Blah, blah, blah. 0 was fun. Earlier in another video I talked about how I don't like 0, just because it was hard to control, but 0 overall, it was a good time. I think it was a little early for its time. It would have fared better as a co-op game. What up, bud? I'm feeling like I should have brought my mag. How am I still fine? I've absorbed a lot of damage. Oh, I think that's his, like, gonna kill you now move. I can't help that he's just so goofy. I don't know. The CGI movies really varied in quality. The first one was alright. The second one was considerably better. That's it? You just slide into my DMs. Degeneration was alright. I mean, I was glad Claire was in it, but she doesn't really do